Belle Isle. Belle Isle, Belle-Île-en-Mer, or Belle Isle Breton, arઃ Old Breton. Guedel is a French island off the coast of Brittany in the department of Morbihan, and the largest of Brittany's islands. It is 14 kilometers, 7 plus 1/2 nautical miles from the Quiberon peninsula. Administratively, the island is divided into 4 communes: Bangor, Le Palais, Le Palais, Le Palais, Locmaria. SauzonBelle-Île formed a canton until 2015, when it was merged into the canton of Quiberon as part of a general overhaul. Geography. The island measures 17 by 9 kilometers, 10 plus 1/2 by 5 plus 1/2 miles, and has an average elevation of 40 meters, 130 feet. The area is about 84 km 232 plus 1/2 sq mi. The coasts are a mixture between dangerously sharp cliff edges on the southwest side, the Côte Sauvage wild coast, and placid beaches, the largest being Les Grands Sables, the Great Sands, and navigatable harbors on the northeast side. The island's climate is oceanic, having less rain and milder winters than on the mainland. The 2 main ports are Le Palais, accessible by ferry from Quiberon, Port Navalo and Vans, and Sauzon, accessible by ferry from Quiberon and Lorient. There used to be forests on the island, but these have long disappeared due to increasing agricultural use of the land. Climate. Belle Isle experiences a warm summer Mediterranean climate. Demography. At the 2009 census, the population of Belle Isle was 4,920. However, in summer the population may increase to 25,000, with a peak at 35,000 between 15 July and 15 August due to tourist activity. Evolution of Belle Isle population between 1793 and 2008. History. Belle Isle was separated from the mainland about 6000 BC, earlier than the neighboring islands of Huot and Hodic. Archaeological finds from the Bronze Age suggest that the island enjoyed a large increase in population in this time, probably due to improvements in seafaring. It was then a naval base for the Veneti Gaul. The Roman name of the island seems to have been Vindeles, which in the Middle Ages became corrupted to Guedel. During the 9th century, Belle Isle belonged to the county of Cornwall. In 1572, the monks of the Abbey of Sti Quiet Quimperle ceded the island to the Retz family, in whose favor it was raised to a marquisate in the following year. It subsequently came into the hands of the family of Fouquet. The island's fortifications were erected by Vauban on behalf of Nicolas Fouquet, prior to Fouquet incurring the displeasure of Louis Roman XIV. The land was ceded to the crown in 1718. 7 Years' War. The island was held by British troops from 1761, following its capture by an expedition sent out from England, to 1763, when it was returned to France in exchange for Minorca as part of the Peace of Paris. Because of the upheaval from the conflict, half the population had moved back to the mainland, and the abandoned lands were offered to the deported Acadians who settled here in 1766. The attacks on Belle Isle and siege of Belle Isle have been described by Olaudah Equino Carr, 1745 Carr, 1797 in his autobiography, The Interesting Narrative of the Life of Olaudah Equino or Gustavus Vassa, The African, 1789, June 1792. His book was a bestseller in his own time. He became a central figure in the British abolitionist movement as a forceful abolitionist lecturer, based on his own experiences as a former slave. Equino gave a detailed eyewitness report of the attacks and siege. Much of the island's current population is descended from repatriated Acadian colonists who returned to France after being expelled from Acadia 1755-1764 during the expulsion of the Eq. Today, Belle Isle's population is about 5,300, and its economy is largely dependent on tourism and fishing. Culture. During the summer, the island's population increases dramatically, as many people own a second home on the island due to its secluded location and beaches. L'Arî-en-Mer/Festival de Belle Isle is the largest opera festival in western France. Founded in 1998 by American opera singer Richard Cowan, the festival produces 2 staged operas every summer, conducted by music director Philip Walsh and directed by Mr. Cowan, the artistic director. Additionally, there are sacred concerts in all 4 of the island's historic churches, as well as many smaller concerts and master classes. L'Arî-en-Mer has wide support from the French business community, as well as from the Conseil General, the Conseil Regional. Depictions. Notable people. Laurent Voulzy made the island famous with his song Belle Isle and Mer Marie Gallant 1985.